people who are addicted to music, when they listen to music, initially they feel good. There are some youth tell me, Sayyid, wallah, I feel good. I'm not lying. I agree with you, Habibi. I don't dispute that. You do feel good. But the reason why you're feeling good is because you're addicted. Just like the guy who's a drug addict, of course, when he needs his dose and he takes his dose, he feels so good, he feels like he's flying on cloud 9. Obviously, you'll feel good because you're addicted. That's a sign of addiction. And the proof is the one who's not addicted to music, the one who doesn't listen to music, when music and singing is played to them, they don't feel good. It doesn't change their mood and make their mood better. Or as you guys say, ما بيتسلى. طيب, why? Why? If music is something that makes you feel good, it changes your mood. Those people who don't listen to music, how come they don't get that effect? Because they're not addicted. It's an addiction, my dear brothers and sisters, and that's why you think you feel better. Initially, you do feel better, like drugs. But then once you get to the withdrawal state, it does its damage on your psychology, on your mind, on your mental health. Many studies have demonstrated that. And I invite everyone to go and verify this. I'm not asking you to accept what I say just because I'm saying it here on the pulpit. Go and verify this and see all the studies that have shown that many types of music are harmful to the brain and they have the effect of drugs. That is the first dimension that shows us the harms of listening to music. The second dimension, many studies have shown that listening to certain types of music leads to substance abuse and alcohol abuse. A famous study was done by the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. They found out that those people who listen to many types of music, especially like the heavier one, you know, the one that gets you to dance and forget like the world exists, those types of music, they increase the likelihood of people trying drugs and getting drunk and suffering from alcohol abuse. This is empirical data that I'm sharing with you. Many people in society, it's because of their addiction to music that they ended up drinking and they ended up trying drugs. There's a correlation between these two. So when Islam comes and tells you, stay away from it, this is not good. Islam is saving your life. Islam is saving your mental health. Islam is protecting you from all these negative consequences. That's the second dimension. The third dimension, my dear brothers and sisters, I invite you all, if you really have doubts about whether music is harmful or not, I invite you to do what is called content analysis of the lyrics. Sometimes I go and I read the real lyrics online because I want to see what's the content of the music. According to studies that analyze all the lyrics out there in the world, 70% of all lyrics cover the following topics. They're about drugs, violence, crime, aggression, and haram relationships. 70% of all the lyrics out there, they are centered around these topics. Now imagine what you're doing to your soul and mind and intellect when you expose yourself to that. Imam al-Hasan al-Mujtaba alayhi salam has a beautiful hadith. He says, عَجِبْتُ لِمَنْ يُفَكِّرُ فِي مَأْكُولِهِ كَيْفَ لَا يُفَكِّرُ فِي مَعْقُولِهِ فَيُجَنِّبْ بَطْنَهُ مَا يُؤْذِيهِ وَيُودِعُ صَدْرَهُ مَا يُرْدِيهِ. The Imam says, I am shocked at the one who thinks of his food, whether it's hygienic or not, whether it's clean or not, but he doesn't think of what he feeds his mind and soul. If today someone gives you a plate, and let's say you're starving at the time of iftar, okay? You really want that food. And you see some uncleanliness in the plate. Any type of uncleanliness. A fly falls in the plate. There's a strand of hair in the plate. Would you eat it? Especially the sisters. I don't know, maybe some brothers would. Would you eat it? You would not eat it. Why? You're not going to die. The chances of you dying are very low, Habibi. If you eat that plate of food that has a strand of hair in it, okay? It's not going to kill you, but you will not eat it. Because you don't want to put that in your system. And Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam says, I'm shocked at the one who's very meticulous when it comes to his food. But when it comes to his soul, his mind, his intellect, he feeds it anything.